I think it started in California, got milk as a campaign, started in California, but it spread across the entire US. And why was the campaign done? It got to a time in the US that the volume of milk people were drinking was declining because people were drinking new things that were coming out, sodas and all of those other fizzy drinks, fruit juices. So it was like taking the place of milk. So the whole dairy association, that started in California, did a very simple advert, and their message in the campaign was "Got milk," and they created very relatable videos, very simple videos. Let me give you an idea of the way the videos were. They used different people, housewives, celebrities, children. Imagine somebody eating like biscuit or a cookie, and suddenly he's choking. He needs something to wash it down. Of course, he can use mineral, right? He can use mineral, right? But the question is, got milk? So, who did it? Now, there's one of the adverts that went viral was somebody who was asked a question, like simulation of who wants to be a millionaire. Now, the person knew the answer to the question, but he was chewing something when the question came up, and he was supposed to answer the question to win so much money and to clear his throat and answer the question. So he choked on the question. You know those questions are timed, right? He timed that because he didn't have milk. So from there, the whole campaign got me. Simple, use everyday people became relatable. They say the sales of milk rebounded, and that same sale have kept the milk industry alive up until now. That they could compete with Coca-Cola. Now, in the US, unlike us here, milk coming fresh from the dairy, unlike Coke that you can buy 100 crates and keep in your house. So people, the stress of going to get milk every other day, people started leaving milk and going for other options that fizzy drinks that come pre-packed. So when they saw the sales going down, that campaign revived the entire milk industry in the US. So that's the Got Milk campaign. Now, this one was recent. ALS campaign, I think it was 2014. Now, what was the ALS is a sickness. Let me read the name. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Okay, don't worry. Let's not worry about the name. It's a disease that affects people's nervous system. It shuts down, and so they can't move their limbs. So you just see somebody, they have their hand, they have their leg, but they just can't move it. So it's yes, something like that. So now they did an ALS ice bucket challenge. It went viral on social media and raised over $100 million for research. Now, how did they make it go viral? They got a few celebrity endorsements. What was the whole challenge? I don't know if you're ready for saying on social media. You carry a bucket of water and ice and pour it on yourself. You record the video. When you share the video, you nominate somebody to do the challenge. So I do one, I nominate my friend. She does it, she nominates another person. Then celebrities took it up. Oprah did it, Obama did it, musician, maybe Taylor Swift. Celebrities took it up, and so it went viral. And of course, apart from the whole challenge was a donation. A simple campaign. Now, if not Ice Bucket Challenge, I did not know what was ALS. Created awareness about the disease and raised $100 million within the space of like a month to 3 months when the challenge was it actually went viral. I know in Nigeria nobody did it. We don't know. Some people
it was on TikTok.
Okay, so okay.
But I don't know if they donated.
Okay, but
that day passed.
Yeah, I know there was a donation.
Okay.
But I think
Well, I am okay. If it was
even before TikTok. Instagram.
Instagram,
Yeah,
okay.
like,
Now those are two social media
the
that
first one I saw was
I am not a lot on.
One of the cages.
Okay. Okay, the Linda KG family people.
Yes.
So from the US it got to Nigeria. Viral campaign. And the fact of celebrity nominating another celebrity helped the thing to go viral. I know celebrities have people who already would donate to any cause they say donate to. So that's a very successful campaign. I already talked about Nike just doing simplest of campaign, and they've kept it on forever and it's working. Now this Old Spice campaign is interesting. Read the caption of the Old Spice campaign. The man your man could smell like. Now let me ask as communicators, who was that message addressed to?
Women.
Why?
Because you want your man to smell good, and you go out of your way to make it happen.
We've said that strategic communication is research-based. Their research found that most women bought body care products for the household and for their husbands. So this whole idea was, this is how you want. I think most of the perfume I have personally used were bought by my wife. Me. More than I have bought for myself. Okay, and then the other thing is, you know now, she doesn't want me to go and embarrass the outside, Abby. The times she said, you see, no, okay. So okay, they tell you of men now, throw water up. That's why we say, how can you take so long to shower, right? Throw water up, run across it, and then you jump into your trouser and run out. The woman say, no, you must do. So now, what this whole challenge, this whole campaign was about, focus on women who bought body care product for their men. So the man your man could smell like was, man, get this for your man, and it sold because they had. It meant that it was a product for men, but they were not selling it to men because they realized that the man is a bricklayer. What in concern agree with overload? He's not interested in how he smells. But you as a wife, you are interested in how you smell and how your husband smells. So they focus their campaign on the right audience. Now this is a local campaign. Who remember this? Of course, that's my name. Who remember this campaign? It happened about 6 years, 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Who participated in the campaign? Khadija. Asma, you can't remember this campaign? It was every.
Oh, okay.
When you go to buy it, look for my name.
See, I was buying Coke for people for no reason.
Yeah, not recently, up until last this year.
They did it a second time, yes.
I bought a bottle of Coke just because my daughter's name was on it.
Yes.
She was
When
so
you first
excited.
started it,
Okay.
when you first started yes.
The first time Coke did it, I was buying Coke for people. I'll buy Coke and go and give the person. Yeah, you know, the people in your immediate cycle is one, right? But the person, you see peace. That's one of the people I go, my friend, peace. Oh, peace. I bought the Coke. Then, the next cash and carry. How no business buying Coke for peace now? Peace can buy Coke for herself, right?
And when you give the person Coke, people are so excited. Oh my God!
Oh, you were thinking about me.
Yeah.
And you bought it. It's Coke. Oh. It's just Coke. It's not. But the thought, then next cash and carry, they had this big box, iron cage, that they poured the Coke. So when you get there, you see people all around shifting and then calling the no, Emeka. Hey, no. I got a Coke for myself. I bought, peace. What is that? So some people didn't see their name. Now they took it one step further at next cash and carry. You actually come there and they brand a Coke to your name.
Really?
Next, they had a booth in the front of Next Cash and Carry. They will brand the label of the Coke to your name. So you can actually go and request a Coke for
some.
Asmao. If they, I think they would have been Asmao. You know, they use.
There's some names
I
are
couldn't
there.
find a small.
You couldn't find.
I was angry. Maybe that's why. This one, the nearest one was Nana.
See, Asmao just said something. She said I was angry.
Yes.
Why were you angry?
Because my husband went there, I did not get that.
She felt left
I did
out.
not
So
experience
our
that
Coke does not
excitement.
recognize as well.
It was only Nana.
I thought they would go Asmao because, to my understanding, Asmao is quite a common.
Yeah, in
Outside.
West. Northwest.
Northwest. So
Yeah.
I think they do go fast now. Like, Asma was angry. That was how many years ago. And she tell me,
Yes.
do you know, let's look at it. She was angry because Coke did not allow her to spend her money. Yes. You know, getting your Coke with your name, if you pay, if you give us money. Very, very successful campaign that if they did it again, and I saw Asmawo and I had your address, I will buy the Coke and come and give you, so that she will not be angry again. I'm sure she had said this to one or two people.
Like that. Because I was angry with my PFA forever. I'm still angry with them. I had to leave.
What did they do?
Because just like what we're saying now,
Yes.
their campaign is, at that time, they were allowing PFAs to give gifts.
Oh, okay.
So, my colleagues, I always see them with gift from that particular PFA, which I never got. And I reached out to them. So we that just started work at that time, someone told us that our money was not up to theirs. That's why they don't give us gifts. Though they sent us a survey of we should give a feedback.
Yes.
And I wrote it there. I said, you use my own money to buy gifts for people that had more money than I am, and I'm not happy. They came to my office to apologize. They got a gift, which I did not accept. And I left, so I can feel her own anger.
Remember what we said about strategic communication?
Yeah.
Eh? What you want people to know, feel,
Feel
and do. She felt bad
Yes.
and changed PFA.
Yes, I did.
Strategic communication. This is not even crisis management, right?
Yeah.
By the time she got upset, it was crisis. And I'm sure they still did not manage it well.
They came, they saw, I saw them there. And I was not the only one that moved. Anyone that I knew that was in that PFA. I told them, let's
Okay,
move.
now you see stakeholders? Of course.
We moved.
If you are a PFA, your customers are your stakeholders.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one little trick GT played. I banked with GT, right? 2 accounts. They played a trick, let me use the word, when I call it a trick, very many years ago, that it took other banks a while to respond. When Zenith Bank they were collecting 200,000 to open a savings account,
Yes.
minimum deposit, GT Bank were opening accounts for free.
Yeah.
I just finished youth service, and how much did I have, right? There are people who didn't have 200. Sincerely, at that time, I did not have 200,000. I just finished youth service, moved to Lagos, and I needed to open a bank account.
200K is not.
And that was like 15, 16 years ago.
It was money.
That was money. It wasn't
That's
money. That was
money.
Asma, Asma, be very careful.
It's like $1,000.
Asma, Kai, Asma, please now, please have mercy on us. Have mercy on us, fellow Nigerians. Asma, the first job I got, I told you guys when I left the service, they paid me 18,000 naira a month. When they thought I was a good boy,
was money.
Asma, when they thought I was a good boy, they started paying me 22,000. That was when Zenith Bank wanted me to open an account with 200,000. So I would save money for 1 year without eating to open an account. GT Bank opened an account for me free. An interesting thing about the account officer, I'll tell you 2 things about the account officer. He said to me, you could, I was thinking, I would not open current because they used to collect COT, only open savings. He said, no, you can open 2 of them for free. Just, even if you don't want to release. But I opened 2 accounts with Zenith Bank, over 15 years ago. I still have the 2 accounts now, 1. Then 2, my account officer, Chinwe, in Lagos, I still have a contact, our 2 phone numbers still now. If I have a major problem with GT Bank, I still call her. Relationship, communication, in all these years, after her, I've had, one time she called me to tell me, it's not as if I had too much money. I just came from youth service, went to Lagos after I said, I didn't really have money. But the way she has treated me from having no money up until now, if I still have an issue, they say, call me one day, oh, there's a new account officer, she has been promoted. Oh, congratulations. The new account officer was not on top of her. I still call her. There's a time I needed to transfer dollar from one account to another. I made a mistake doing it online. I transferred it to Naira account, and the exchange rate is terrible. I would have lost quite some money. I called her. I went to GT Bank. They said it cannot be reversed. I called her. She reversed the transfer back to my account.
Wow.
Say she will call them in the IT room and what. She reversed the accounts. Relationship, communication, even though I didn't have plenty money.
Yeah.
But when you treat people like, you don't know how many people those people are connected to. So Hadiza has moved people. You know, it's a mover and shaker. Do you know what they're thinking? They think it's only Oga.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Everybody in your audience, every stakeholder, manage them. They think it's only Oga that can move PFA, not knowing that Hadiza can move people. Hadiza, if anybody wants to contest or something in the office, they should have you in their Oh, goodness. So basically, okay, I think I'll stop at these examples of campaigns, and if we have any questions, we can deal with them, and then we can call it a day. But interesting, just maybe these last two examples help us drive it home. How you communicate with your, both of course, internal and external stakeholders does matter a lot. If you don't, of course, in the long run, you know, communication, we talked about crisis communication, right? But we also talk about long-term communication. I'm still with GT Bank today, even though I've opened multiple accounts beyond it. But that relationship that started many years ago, I think they've done well enough for me. So we've looked at strategic communication, crisis communication, and campaign planning and execution. Now, all of these ties together helps an organization achieve their strategic objectives. So whatever the organization have designed or defined as a strategic objective, you in communication should help the organization achieve the objective. There's a way you communicate that it will derail the achievement of organizational objective. That's why when management sets strategy, whoever is in communication should be possibly involved in crafting that strategy so that they help to drive it so organizations can achieve their objectives. So this is where I take a sip of water, even though I'm not Daniel. If we have questions we can take, and I'll say thank you for spending your Saturday with me.
Thank you.
It's been my pleasure taking a sip with everybody. Everybody's sipping something.
I only have
Yes,
about last week, please, because this is my first class. I missed last week. I was ill.
Oh,
So
you're better today.
Yes.
Very good.
So I don't know how to catch up with.
I think I hope the coordinator has come in. I think he will have that information.
Okay.
I just responded from an official position. That's an unknown. Abi? What if I tell you that you should do ABC and then you realize that I actually don't have that information, but I expect the coordinator is around, but if not, you can chat him or Samuel or Samuel Doctor. Yes, you can speak to them. I don't have the information. Okay, so thank you all very much. It's been my pleasure spending my Saturday with you. It's been good. Hadiza, Essay,
Yes.
and Asmao.
Yes.
Yeah, I like to remember the names. So it's been my pleasure spending my Saturday, and I've enjoyed our conversation. And like somebody would say, if we are related, we'll meet again. We'll meet. Thank you all very much. So we'll pause the class for now till next week Saturday, right?